Good Monday evening, everybody. Still fighting whatever the heck I am dealing with. No, it's not COVID. Voice feels better, but the head is loopy, so if I'm looking at you a little weird, well, what else is new? More spring training action will be coming here in a moment. We got 7 days to sim. I am simming one of those days right now as we speak. We are inching closer and closer to 2027 eMLB opening day. Double header action will take place on Sunday. Games are still being determined as the GMs are working their plans. So the matchups are not official yet. As everybody starts to saunter in, I think we will get ourselves underway.
Let's go while we're young.
Yeah, that's kind of the deal. No beer this evening. I tell you, I'm struggling. Fueled by Propel tonight. Seeing Ant-Man on Sunday. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it yet, but soon. Let's get her going.
Welcome. Come in. Fresh victims for my ever-growing army of the undead.
Sir, you have to let go of the button.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Welcome, everybody. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. It is the home of the eMLB universe. We welcome you. Nice to have you here. Thanks for stopping in. Monday Night Baseball of the spring training variety. Still looking for some volunteers to pick the pricklies from the cactus, as our marketing department was not very wise about where they put the MLB logo. So here we are, spring training, week number 2 taking place. Propel and NyQuil. Yes. Mucinex is not good because boy does that thing send me for a loop. Literally. All right, so have fun this evening. We've already simmed one day. We're going to March 5th for today. So let's start by looking at what has happened in the eMLB universe on the first day, the 26th. Of course, if you're in the Discord, you already know. Red Sox defeating the Astros by an 8-1 score. Danny Diaz hits his 4th home run.
Well, let's go.
Well, let's go while we're young. I'm already going, Denbrew, but thank you very much for the 25-month sub. Appreciate that. Our New York Mets GM, Denbrew. Appreciate that. Orioles defeating the Indians by a 5-1 score. The suspense. Nick Spence pounds his first home run of the year. Again, he is signed long-term now to be an Oriole. We'll see how that one goes. Captain Barbosa, well, so far in his new gear, 0-2. It's just a spring. It doesn't matter. Tigers will defeat the Rangers 2-1. The Rays will top the Yankees by a 4-3 score. The Twins and Stags will duel to a 1-1 tie. Gunnar Henderson did get a home run in that one. White Sox will defeat the Athletics by a 6-5 score. The Angels will beat the Royals 6-4, despite the Royals getting a couple home runs in that one. Mariners will defeat the Jays 5-4. The Cardinals beating the Phillies 2-1. Giants will score 7, beating the Mets 7-2. The Pirates will defeat the Diamondbacks by a 7-6 score. 2 home runs for Rob Stratton in that one, including Papa Boz with a home run as well. The Expos will pound the Marlins with an 11-3 victory. John Doxakis gets the victory in that one, the most interesting win on the day. The Braves will defeat the Colorado Rockies 6-3. Nationals will tie the Cubs in a 4-4 game. No, that's not Ted Williams. That's Tyler Williams. I was almost thinking Theodore Williamson. I said, wait a minute, he's not on Washington. We get it. The Dodgers will get a touchdown and kick the extra point to defeat the Reds 7-0. And then finally, Brewers will defeat the Padres 7-3. The Judge Dozier, does get his first home run of the spring. Sure, he went 2/3 in that game. All right, let's check. Is that right? Was that right for Jean-Marie Boudet? Kind of surprised that he was on waivers. Very surprised he would be on waivers, to be honest with you. Injuries. Any oopsies? Well, we knew Colton Brewer. Framber Valdez will be diagnosed with a mild shoulder strain. He will be on the shelf here for a couple of weeks, maybe. He could still pitch through it, but should not be affected for opening day here at this point. All right, so we'll do another day. You know what? I might do 3 days, because that'll work perfectly right up to the first commercial of the evening. I'm going to switch the commercials in the month of March, so beginning on Wednesday, same format. Twitch was trying to sucker me into doing 5 minutes of commercials. Not worth it. Not worth it no matter what they're offering on that. So we're staying in 3 minutes, but my intent will be on the startup screen to bore you with 3 minutes of commercials so you don't miss a thing, and we can have a full hour of content before we get her going. So that'll be the one material change for next month. Boss battle ensuing. Let's get the day number 2 out of the way. Got a fair share of people's boost requests done. I still have more to do. If you are looking to get your player improved before the regular season begins, would strongly suggest reaching out to me on Discord by Thursday, to be honest, because there's no likelihood or promise that I can do so before then. Oh, dear Lord, Red Sox pitchers are going down hard here. Durbin Feltman also injured, and they already lost Colton Brewer for the season. Feltman's expected to not be, so here goes the Red Sox chance. Do we call this the curse of Raffy Devers? Nah, it's got to be the curse of that punk. That's what it is. You trade the punk, and the injuries just fly. He's just doing the voodoo doll. You know, it's got to be. It's got to be. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, let's see what the scores were for day number 2 here in spring training. Jays and Indians will battle to a 5-5 tie for them. Seth Beer will hit his 3rd home run to help the Astros beat the Royals 5-0. The Tigers will win 3-1 against the Rays. Red Sox, another Boston cursed. Kurtz. It's another Boston curtsy. Exactly. Sean Paxlier has it here first. The curse of bad chemistry, too, indeed. Speaking of Red Sox, they will defeat the Mariners 8-4. Danny Diaz continues to pound the ball. Home run number 5. Hey, that guy Devers hit a home run as well. That was his second on the spring. Athletics beating the Yankees. Hey, fluffy sighting. Athletics beat the Yankees 7-5. Curtsies inelegantly. Yes, I don't know how to curtsy elegantly or inelegantly. Twins will edge the Orioles. Anyway, 5-4. The Angels will beat the White Sox by an 8-7 score. Sir Anthony Dominguez, 3 spring training saves for him. Yay. Yes, thank you for all the YouTube work to Anju Pays, our YouTube editor. Appreciate that. Rangers defeating the Stags 8-5. The Brewers will tie the Phillies with a 2-2 final. Marlins will double up on the Pirates by 6-3. Diamondbacks beating the Padres, working 9-5 in that one. Shamar Hosky getting a home run in the spring for the Pods in the loss. Expos beating the Nationals 7-3. The Dodgers will beat the Giants 2-0. And finally, the Cubs will defeat the Braves by a 9-2 score. Check the transactions first. We've got a firing. You're fired. Jordan Becca, see ya. Injuries, well, we know Durbin Feltman. Shoulder inflammation, that's not cool. He's expected to miss about 5 weeks. Meanwhile, Joe Baker has an oblique issue as well. He'll probably need a week off here for himself. At least Statler and Waldorf are. All right, we'll get one more day out of the way, then we'll take a commercial, then come back, and we will watch a game on day 4 here. Energy levels will determine if we're watching 2, but we're continuing to do this in the fast format. Day 3. I think this is ending the month of... I believe we are ending the month of February, or are we one day short of that? Yeah, we are now on March 1st. No new signings taking place. Let's look at the scores real quick on the third day of action in the month of February to end it off. Tigers will beat the Athletics on a 2-1 score. Keber Ruiz with a home run, and that one is second. The Twins will beat the Jays 10-4. Giancarlo Stanton, third home run for him. Xander Bogaerts got his first for the Twins this spring. The Indians and Red Sox will tie at 2, both teams getting 2 in the 9th. Interesting game. Royals will win against the White Sox 6-3. Lucas Parker, the big head, gets his third of the spring. Orioles and Rangers will battle to a 0-0 tie. Player of the game is grumpy old Brian, though. Yay. Astros will double up the Mariners 4-2. Seth Beer with another home run. Yay. Pour it if you got it. Stags will beat the Rays 6-2. The Angels will get 6 by 4 home runs. They will win against the Yankees 6-4. Reds will beat the Brewers 5-3. Beer still looking for a home, folks. Beer is always looking for a home, Ben. And it always has a home here with me. Oh, Seth Beer. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you can have it. All right. Mets will beat the Cubs 4-1. Danny Smith Jr. with his second home run of the spring. The Diamondbacks and Phillies will skate to a 1-1 tie. That's what I wanted to say because, you know, that's what they used to do back in the NHL. Braves will beat the Nationals 7-0. Expos 7. Pirates 4. Couple home runs for Joe Lynch as well as Jesus Armando Sanchez. You watched Josh Boys pitch against the Reds today. Yay. I hope he never sees this and gets mad with the way I pronounce his name. It's just a fun name to say. So, Marlins and Padres will tie at 3 red dit with a home run in case Pug is out there. Rockies will beat the Dodgers 3-2. Rob Deere Jr. another home run, his second of the spring. And the Giants will beat the Cardinals 7-0. One hit for the Cardinals in that one already in mid-season form. Oopsie, wrong button. Wrong button. We just so used to Aju saying, where's my offense? So there you go, mid-season form. All right, gang, let me get the commercials out of the way. When we come back, we will go live and watch a game here. You're watching Fluffy Kitty Ninjas Spring Training Edition. We'll be right back. Land Shark! We're back live. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas getting ready for some baseball action here in tonight's edition. Before we do that, let's look and see what happened on the injury side. Some, I think, minor injuries in this instance. Brady House got hit by a pitch right in the foot. Ends up getting a stress line fracture. He will probably miss the rest of the spring, but he could be eligible to play around opening day. We'll monitor that. Jesus Yaquez for the Cardinals got a boo-boo on his finger. And, well, he'll probably need a week, about a week off maybe. He might pitch through it. Jim Dignan, a little bit of calf soreness. He will be fine in a couple days. All right. Let's see what we can watch for game, at least the one game we know we'll do for sure. Let's see if you're here. Twins against the Red Sox. We got the Rays and the Orioles. Rangers and the Jays. Juan Oh, we've got Yankees Royals. Well, Yanks are never here, so... White Sox, Astros, Stags, Athletics, Tigers and the Angels, Indians, Mariners, Padres and the Expos. I already seen the Expos. Dodgers and the Cubs, Mets and Braves, Phillies, Marlins, Brewers, Giants, the Gents, Pirates and the Nationals, Cardinals and the Rockies, and finally the Reds and the Diamondbacks. That's Jimmy Potts pitching too in that one. Jim's here, Andy. Yeah. Reds Diamondbacks sounds good to me. Because we got a CCP. Let's do it. Yow. Excuse me. My big head's in the way. TBD is always threatening. The only person better than TBD is Cash Considerations. See the chain on that dude? All right. Mr. Rollins, we'll start with you. You got any adjustments you would like to make? Because Jimmy Potts ain't listed as the pitcher. Now it's Brett Martin. What up with that, yo? That guy is money. Literally. Siri, mind your business. Damn Zuckerberg and Cook and your guns. Put Potts in. Come on, Miss Potts. I mean, Mr. Potts. Nathaniel LaRue has a boo-boo. He's got knee tendonitis. He's day-to-day. It'll moderately affect his running. What do you want to do there? You got like a bazillion catchers. Schuler in right field for Jim Stone, Josh Schuler. And old friend Tyler Stevenson, back in Cincy since 2025. Any lineup adjustment? All good. Onward! Mr. Lowry. Do you have any adjustments you would like to do, sir? Got Jacob Nix scheduled to go if you want to see the rest of your starters. No adjustments. All right. Hold on. Getting my water ready. All right, gang. Every fan attending will get a serving of baseball's hottest wings, courtesy of the Diamondbacks and cheese-covered chili dog from the Reds. Reminder, there are only 2 outhouses towards the back of left field. Enjoy! That just sounds like an epic fail, and one of those is out of order. Maintenance to the outhouse, please. All right, gang. It is 33 degrees here. Where the heck are we? You know where we're at. Spring Training Ballpark. Could someone order some freaking heated seats for this damn ballpark? Come on. 33 degrees. And a chance of rain. Isn't that sleet? Or like freezing rain or hail or something? Come on. All right. It's the Taco Bell Gas Pavilion. That's exactly what we have to call it. Where is it in? Like Flatulence, Indiana or something like that? I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. Apologies for any Indianans that just got mad about that, or that I actually say, hey, how did you know there was a Flatulence, Indiana? I don't. Just random. All right, gang. Your son gets a card signed by Jaron Duran today. Cool. Hot wings and chili suddenly sound like a necessity. Yeah, I thought Winter League might be... yeah, we thought Winter League was cold in Texas. Yeah, well... I could say something about getting on a plane to Cancun, but I'd be picking on a certain senator, wouldn't I? And we don't do politics around here, so let's get to the ball game itself. Here's your defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks in tonight's festivities. Got Jeremy Harmon out in left field. Adrian Hernandez is your center fielder. And Alec Thomas will be out in right field. Aaron Cross is starting to work over at third base. We'll get a look at him tonight. Joe Schilling is over at short. Gene Lush. No confirmation if he is drunk over there or not, but he will be over at second base. And Cody Hosey is over at first. Babe, if you're watching, you're never a bother. You're never a bother. Just making sure. Hold on. Hold on. Working on my brownie points. All right. There we go. All right. All right, Cody Hosey's over at first. Darian Miller will be behind the plate in this one. On the hill, 10-game winner last season, Jacob Nix for the Diamondbacks, the 31-year-old, going to be making his first appearance for someone that's not San Diego this season. All right, we're going to do this in the same format we've been doing. 3 innings we'll watch. We'll quick sim 3, and then we'll go watch the final 3. Or if this is a blowout, we'll skim through it because, again, energy levels are struggling here. And unfortunately, the medication I'm taking, I think I'm having an adverse reaction to. So, all right, Taylor Trammell starts us off. What Tay Tram do we see this season? The guy who was lights out all-star? or the guy who's kind of mucking it of late. 244 average with 10 home runs last year. 6 for 20. That's a 300 clip here this spring. Oh, shoot. We got to turn off the AI. We got to turn on the AI. All right. Officially, I am a robot. All right. Now we're good. 3-1 pitch to get us underway at Spring Training Ballpark. It'll be lifted into left field. It'll be a base hit as Harmon will play that on the bounce to make sure that Treble does not think about two. Well, you know, he's always thinking two. He still is the speedster. Hold on. Thank you, Tim. Yep. You didn't want Knicks going 8 tonight? Oh, come on. What's wrong with that? All right, Trey Griffey. So, Bobby Orr asked me earlier, hey, did I win Rookie of the Year? And I was like, Trey Griffey, yo. He's like, what? Anyway, Trey Griffey, 350 average, home run, 5 RBI, 2-2 pitch. Hey, look at that called strike 3. Nowhere in the strike zone to look to me. What? Well, maybe it touched the zone. I don't know. All right. Well, Jacob Nix, he has the first strikeout. Not a pitch in the neighborhood. Just pitch away, apparently. Knicks with 1 out. Edgar Barrios, 55 home runs last season, set a Cincinnati home run record in a season. Barrios, 294 with a couple of round trippers this spring. What was this comment of me getting traded? He doesn't know because I didn't even bring it up. The 3-2 pitch gonna be lifted towards right center field, pretty well carried. Calling forward as Adrian Hernandez makes the catch for the second out. Bosch battle. 2 outs now. Matty Wallner, the well-traveled Wallner, 133 average this spring with a home run, 3 RBI. Sean Paxlier thinking about gals apparently as he goes exclamation bod, but he got it fixed. So, hey, all right, here we go. Just dad jokes central here tonight, you know. Wallner's first pitch, he's going to get under it and pop it up towards second base, but Schilling will call for it. Makes the catch, and there is the side retired. Reds will get nothing. They'll leave a runner aboard. We'll go bottom of the first. No score here from, yeah, you know where. All right, here's the Reds. Hi, Dean. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Here is your Reds defensive alignment for tonight's spring training edition. Taylor Trammell will be out in left field. Trey Griffey patrols center. And Josh Schuler is in right. Hey, look, Kava is in the chat, not just lurking. He's typing, which means he'll get some more balls of yarn. You get a little bit more when you participate. So, like, jumping on the boss battle there, Kava, and that'll help you out. Edgar Barrios is over at third base. Ernesto Hinojosa is playing short for the injured Brady House. Gleyber Torres is over at second. And Dylan Humphrey is at first. Say what? What?
Say what?
Tyler Stevenson back in Cincinnati. He'll be behind the plate in this one. And on the hill, community creative player of JR, it's Jimmy Potts from Racine, Wisconsin.
If you would join us.
As the Papa Dog hits the follow button, thank you for helping us expand the litter box. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, the home of eMLB baseball. Fluffy, 2 in a row we get Fluffy out. Yay! Huzzah! Alec Thomas will start us off here for the Diamondbacks. Thomas, 5 for 17 this spring. That's a 294 clip. First pitch from Potts will be rolled right over to second. That's a pretty easy play there for Gleyber Torres. He'll rifle the first for the out. 1 out now. Adrian Hernandez comes into the box. Hernandez, small cup of coffee last season. 66 at-bats for the Diamondbacks. 267 average here in this spring. Hey! Pirate says, hello. Gifting some subs. I see Jamie Thurman, our Texas GM, got one. NJ Charman, who kind of vanished. He vanished right before the draft, and he's ghosted us since. So, but his player will get a boost in the account anyway. Anywho, all right. Well, yes, in the minors, we're a pretty slow developing league, actually, Kappa. So that's what makes it fun. Let's make some CCPs.
I'm a kitty cat.
Hey!
And I dance, dance, and I dance, dance, dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat.
Attica.
Has it been a year already? My wife doesn't know how much time we spend together.
Does my
Attica 2 Stags eMLB COFKN Heist Win eMLB COFKN SAX eMLB CO Godzilla Mode Attica 2 Stags.
Did you get all that? Now, your wife might not know how much time we spend together, but does my wife know how much time we spend together? Asking for a friend. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Adrian Hernandez, right? Yep. 3-1 pitch from Potts. It's going to come low and inside. Ball 4. Sean Paxlier, the ever generous host, gifting a sub over to the Laptop Hound. Laptop, I believe, did we get your player made yet, Laptop? I thought we did. Yes, we did. That's the Hound, Glenn Streamer. We did make a player, so Laptop will get a mini boost on that one. Choo-choo, everybody. The train in the station, or near the station, ready to let loose. All right, that was ball 4. Hey, guess what? It's snowing. It's 33 degrees here. Come on.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Evil does not wear a bonnet? That's not what I hear. But the Lost Wanderer does. Here, have a bonnet, Lost Wanderer. You look good in it. All right. Wow, it's just gone insane all of a sudden. Hey, that's a tier 2 sub 2 from Brendan. Glad I read that because I did not see that. Man, I ran out of paper. Crap. Ha ha. Good problem to have, I guess. Aaron Cross, community created player of Aaron Silence, comes in. Cross hitting 400 this season with a home run and an RBI. Yes, I would have seen it on your spreadsheet. Yes, I would have. All right, 0-1 pitch to Cross. That'll be lifted to left field. Not very deep. Coming on in. Taylor Tremmel will make the catch. Mike plays games. Well, hello. And thank you for hitting the sub button. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninja show. And Mike, we got to make sure that you get a community created player. That tier 1 sub you did is your invitation to create a player. Let's us tell your story in the eMLB universe. It is fun to us. We hope it's fun for you. But awesome. Thanks, guys. Man, you guys are gone crazy. Jeremy Harmon, we are playing baseball, aren't we? Yeah, don't forget. Jeremy Harmon will come to the box, 263 average with a couple home runs. The 2-1 pitch, that one's going to be a wild one. Potts having a little bit of adventure there. As that one got away, Hernandez scoots down to second on the play. Been following for a while, first time coming into the stream, join on in the Discord. Yes, we would love you to be there. I don't know if the link had been made available. Yes, I provided, but there you go. And Nazbase, thank you for the biddies. That will be a boost for your player. I know we've made your player. That's, is it Ikaika Knock was the name of your player? But every multiple of 500, which as a friendly reminder is not at the same time. because it keeps track of how many bits you've done lifetime. Every time you get to a multiple of 500, we will give you a +1 boost that you will store in your account. So we'll circle back with you on that. Awesome. You can work on your player so that they are putting in the work towards the draft coming up in July. Sim July, that is, not real life July. All right, Harmon on a 3-2 pitch. Up in the zone, ball 4. Potts shakes his head. He thought he caught the top of the zone. Well, kind of a judgment call there.
What?
But we're going to have 2 on and 2 outs. Cody Hosey, the first baseman, crawls into the box with a 125 average. Home run and an RBI. Grounded over to short, right into the shift. Hinojosa has it. He'll throw over to second, covering. Yeah, that's right. All these subs. Meanwhile, the Reds and the Diamondbacks are freezing their butts off because it's snowing here at Spring Training Ballpark. Inning over. No score here. Let's move on to the second. Jacob Nix is your batter. Ho! Hold on a sec. I see that, Mr. Audit. Mr. Audit has gone and cleaned up his room because he just got rid of 25,000 hairballs and puts them back with me. I don't want them, so I'll give you a +3 boost in place for that. Congratulations. The Chicken Man, Wade Beer, is going to get some boost and some more. RIP 250 balls of yarn. Uh-oh. Where did we go here, by the way? Is this still the same? Somehow my lo-fi has gone in a different direction here. Qu'est-ce que c'est là? I mean, I don't mind it, but the freak. The freak. You have a stack of them now. All right. Everyone murmur like this. Psst, psst. Why's Mr. Otter got all these hairballs? Jeez, he's dirty. Sometimes Spotify be like that. No poop. No poop emojis. Level 2 hype train, 10 subs, 500 biddies. Guys, thank you. I appreciate it. Josh Schuler starts us off the second inning here, 286 average, as Nix will throw the 0-2 pitch. He will strike him out, throws the fastball right by him.
That's the old pepper boy. That's the old pitcher. That's putting it over the old plate, boy.
Look at the very enthusiastic Darian Miller compliment Jacob Nix on that strikeout. We've got 1 out here, top of the second, 2 strikeouts now for Nix. Dylan Humphrey, community created player coming in. 200 average for him with a homer and an RBI. Sounds good. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Again, think of it like Burger King. Once you create your player, how you develop them further is totally your way. So we just hope you enjoy and keep coming back to see the stories. So we can tell stories like Dylan Humphrey, who hit 5 home runs for the Reds in his rookie year. 3-0 pitch to him. He'll watch as Nix will fire it inside. He'll walk him on 4 pitches.
Just a bit outside.
Humphrey's aboard at first. Gleyber Torres will come to the box. Still got the power. 20 home runs last season for the Yankees. He's 0 for 5 so far this spring. 2-1 pitch, line shot, but right over at Schilling. Joe Schilling read it well right into the shift. Beautiful line out. Torres, well, that's how it's gone this spring so far, now 0 for 6. Tyler Stevenson, old friend of Cincinnati, back after a tour of duty with Tampa, hitting .250 with 3 RBI. We'll have to pay close attention on whether or not Stevenson has a possibility for even a backup role here with the Reds. First pitch he sees, he will lift it towards center field. Coming in is Adrian Hernandez. He will get there, makes the catch, and that will retire this side. 1 walk, but no damage done. The runner will be left aboard. We'll go bottom of the second. No score here from, oh, I ain't gonna say it again, you know. Bottom of the second, Jimmy Potts ready to go. We've got Brian Hayes, the luscious one, Gene Lush, and Darian Miller scheduled up. Brian, 200 average here with a 3 for 15 pace so far. Waits the 3-1. Potts is going to throw that one in the dirt. as he tried to throw a breaking ball inside. Hayes will take the walk down to first. Clink, clink. Freeze Warning Ballpark. That's probably a better name. Freeze Warning Ballpark. Doesn't have the same ring, though. All right, Gene Lush is your batter. 188 average for Gene with 5 RBI. 1-0 pitch. Lifted towards left field. Coming on in, Jeremy Harmon. Oh, excuse me, Taylor Trammell. Wrong team. Taylor Trammell's there. He makes the catch for the out. Since you were just in Arizona, go D-backs. Sounds like a plan. 1 out. Bottom of the second, Darian Miller, the catcher, comes in. Miller, 0 for 8 so far this spring, but does have a couple RBI. A 1-1 pitch, rifles that to third, and that was a hot one that got by for the hit. Absolutely scorched that one. Barrios, not much he could do as he tried to react to it, but it flies into left. We got runners at first and second now, and Joe Schilling, the shortstop, comes in. Schilling, not a big hitter, just a 154 average this spring. Can I increase fan loyalty by 1 since you have a guy cheering for the D-backs in the game? First pitch grounded towards second. Torres to short for 1. Over to first. It is a double play. Side will be retired just like that. See? You asked to increase fan loyalty by 1, and you end up just getting a double play in place of it, Tim. That's how it goes. 2 innings in the books. We'll head to the third. No score here from... Yeah, you know it. As we start top of the third, we got the number 9 hitter. Ernesto Hinojosa will come in for Hino. He is hitting 267 with an RBI so far. The 1-2 pitch. He got him swinging, comes inside, went chasing after that one, and he will go down.
Fatality.
Third strikeout on the day for Jacob Nix. We've got 1 out, top of the third. Switch the rotation or the lineup back over. Taylor Trammell is your batter. 1 for 1. The 0-1 pitch. Rounds it hard towards second. Good range over there from Gene Lush. He will feather it over to first in time to retire Trammell for the second out. 2 outs now. Trey Griffey comes to the box. Griff is 0 for 1. The 2-2. Lifted towards left field. Goes against the shift. Jeremy Harmon has it sized up. He'll pull it in. And it will be a 1-2-3 inning for Jacob Nix and the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's still no score here. Bottom of the third, Jimmy Potts ready to go again. 3 walks issued by Potts against no strikeouts. He'll start with the top of the order, Alec Thomas, Adrian Hernandez, and Aaron Cross due up. Thomas 0 for 1, waiting on the 0-2. Checks the swing, they appeal, and they say, "What do you got?" And he will go down, and he just is beside himself.
Emotional damage.
First strikeout on the day for Jimmy Potts. Hey, I agree. I remember the older versions of OOTP. You had a way for you to schedule fan promotions for home games. Yes, those were the days. I remember it well. I don't expect much change to franchise mode at any time soon, unfortunately. I just hope they continue to support franchise mode, because the day they do, that's the day that I'm like, well, goodbye. Well, you can only work with a dying game for so long, although that's worked really well for Eastside Hockey Manager, though, so you never know. Adrian Hernandez is your batter. Hernandez, 267 average. He took a walk in his first at-bat. The 2-2. Grounds it right back to Potts. Plays it well. He'll throw to first for the second out. 2 outs now, and Aaron Cross, the Chicagoan, back into the box. Excuse me for a sec. I'm also in a draft right now, and I'm just making sure my pick is not up. 3-2 pitch from Potts. Just misses below the knee, says the home plate umpire. It'll be the 4th walk on the day issued by Jimmy Potts. We've got crossover at first, 2 outs. Cross is not known for being a patient guy either. Jeremy Harmon took a walk as well in his first at bat. The 1-2 to right field. Fists it off. It'll get down for a hit. Cross read it well. He's on the way to third. Here comes the play. Save! Head first slide from Cross gets in just before the tag of Edgar Barrios. And we'll have runners at first and third now with 2 outs. Cody Hosey will try to inflict some damage here. The 2-1. Grounded right towards Barrios. He has it. Flips it over to Torres at second. And that will retire the side. 3 innings are done here, so we'll now quick sim the next 3 since this is just the spring training game. Again, next week, opening day, 10 o'clock, Sunday morning, coffee with the commish. We'll do it twice. So nice. Let's do it twice. Double header for opening day, where the games are fully managed by our GMs. Let's quick sim and see how we do. Bottom of the 4th, well, probably because it's snowing. No one can see the ball, so they don't hit it well. Okay, well, there's 2. How do we do it? We had 1 out. Gene Lush single with an out. Then a 2-run homer for Darian Miller, who slapped one to left field in his first at bat. This one he went opposite field as well, just cleared the fence. That makes it a 2-0 ball game. New pitcher on for the Diamondbacks, Brian Weissert. 2-1 as the Reds will dig back. How do they get it? Solo home run for Gleyber Torres is the difference in that one, as you see several changes taking place here in the spring. Continuing on, still 2-1, one more inning of quick sim before we come back live. All right, we go to the 7th. It's 2-1 Arizona. Kevin Falgren is coming in. Falgren, inning and 2/3 scoreless so far this spring. Falgren, 25-year-old from Waukegan, Illinois, played in AA mostly last year and a brief stint in AAA. Did play for Reno the prior year. Had a 23 saves, but a mid-5 ERA. All right, Blaze Jordan, 17 home runs last season for Blaze. That's the smallest number of his career. You're just glad Wakeland isn't pitching again. True. First pitch to Blaze, rifled right back up the middle and through for a hit. Boy, he scorched that one back up the middle. No chance for Curtis Washington. That was Wakeland. Sorry, that was trying to make the play on that. No, wait. No, that was Curtis Washington. My bad. 5 hits for each side. Now Sidney Pimentel is your batter. Pimentel 0 for 13 this spring. A 2-2. Gets the called strike 3. That one looked a little outside, but he gets the call and rings him up.
What?
It looked fair, but boss battle. Can we get fluffy again? Rob Deere in the headlights will cash in. Gee, the brothers are cashing in their hairballs. Don't you guys clean your place up? Sheesh. Tyler Stevenson is your batter. 1 for 2. The 2-1 pitch grounded right to short, over to Washington for 1, over to first in time. 6-4-3 double play.
Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Side is retired. 7th inning stretch. Let's take it away, Mr. Webb.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you. But you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. It is the home of the eMLB universe, and you're watching spring training action here this week. Arizona Diamondbacks go into the bottom of the 7th, leading this one 2-1. Eric Rivera, the lefty, comes in. Wait a minute, is it Rivera a two-pitch? A two-way? Yeah, he is. I guess. Yeah, he is. Rivera comes in. I was going to say, he's a right fielder, ain't he? Yep. He'll start it off with Corbin Carroll. Comes in as a pinch hitter. Tough spring for Carroll so far. Just 1 for 15. He'll ground that one up the middle. Sidney Pimentel over there at second gets the ball. Throws to first for the out. Yeah, the throat is scritchy and scratchy at best today. One out, bottom of the 7th. Joe Gray comes in. Gray is 0 for 1 today. 1-1 pitch. Lifted towards right center field. No one's going to get there. That'll get down. Gray takes the wide turn, but will head back to first as he takes the single. He's got good wheels there, 1 stolen base this spring for him. Jaheim Chukwu comes to the box. He's 0 for 1 today. 3-1 pitch will miss inside, ball 4. Rivera will be done. Andy Glasser comes in for the Reds. 3 1/3 scoreless for him this spring. Jordan Lawler is your third baseman. 0 for 1. He'll go after the first pitch he sees, and it's a number over to second. Broke the bat on it. Plays it safe, throws over to first as Pimentel will throw out Lawler. Runners will advance to second and third. 2 outs now. Alan Brocale comes in as the pinch hitter. Brocale had a great rookie year last year. 286 average with 24 home runs. This will be his first at bat today. He's 417 this spring. His first pitch, he'll hit it over to second. Another play for Sidney Pimentel. He's a busy guy this inning. He'll make the play, and the Diamondbacks are going to leave 2 in scoring position. We'll head to the 8th. Diamondbacks 2, Reds 1. Sergio Aleman coming in to pitch for this one now. 2 earned runs and 2 innings of work for him. We'll start it off with Jake Snyder, the pinch hitter. Snyder, 2 for 7 this spring. The 0-1. Nubber, deep into short. The throw from Wakeland, just in time, beats him by a half step. He had a long way to go on that one. He had to gun it, and he did, and just gets Snyder. Taylor Trammell comes up. 1 for 3. A 2-2 pitch. He's going to lift that one into shallow center field. Coming in hard and making the play there is Joe Gray. He had a lot of real estate to cover. He got there in time to make the out. There's now 2 outs. Let me see here. Think it looks good. I will let you know. If I need anything else, I'll let you know, but I'll shoot you a DM once I've got it good. Thank you for that, and welcome to eMLB, formerly as a CCP now. Trey Griffey is your batter. Griffey, 0 for 3. And boy, he keeping that down. That one's grounded right to Wakeland into the shift. They'll throw to first in time. And the Reds, the big potent offense, cannot get anything done here. Bottom of the 8th we go. It's Diamondbacks 2, Reds 1. Andy Glasser staying out for the inning. He'll start it off with Ha-Sung Kim, the DH. Kim today is 0 for 1. A 1-2 delivery. He got him swinging. Nasty fastball, 98 on the gun. Absolute smoke coming on that one from Andy Glasser. There's your first strikeout for him. You got one out, bottom of the 8th. Curtis Washington will now be your batter. Wash is 0 for 1. A 1-2 pitch. Got him looking. Just right down. Well, it says it clipped the outside corner. Okay, it clipped the outside corner. Rings him up. There's your second strikeout now in this inning. 2 outs. Darian Miller, he's had a good game. 2 for 3. A 2-run homer back in the 4th. The 2-2. Got him looking and strikes out the side. Godzilla mode inning for Andy Glasser as he'll strike out the side. 8 innings are now in the books here from Spring Training Ballpark. Arizona 2 and Cincy 1. Top 9, Tyler Johnson will come in. Johnson, 14 career saves, had 4 last season. Glasser, a possible closer this year. Well, I think he auditioned pretty well there. Johnson ready to go. He'll start it off with Joe Amundsen, former 8th-round draft pick in 2024. First at bat today for him. He is 1 for 12 in the spring. Johnson's first pitch. Hook out. That one came inside, and it got Amundsen good. 96 never feels good. Amundsen's all right, though. He'll get down to first. We got nobody out. Tying run is at first. At the plate, the go-ahead run. Carlos Aguiar represents that currently. He's 0 for 1.
Blarg.
Blarg. Pug. Tier 3 sub. 3. That's a +7 to Pug's account. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And Blarg. All right. Carlos Aguiar now 0 for 1 with a 3-2 pitch. To short. Read well on the hop, but apparently Wakeland could only make the play. Says grounder back up the middle. Wakeland fields it. He'll throw to first and let the runner get into scoring position, apparently. Mistake or don't trust the graphic. Who knows? Amundsen is at second now. 1 out. Jim Stone is your batter. Stone 0 for 1. Three-2 pitch. This is low ball 4. 2 on now. Plays Jordan. Big power bat at the plate now. It's 1 for 1 today. Full count pitch. Got him swinging. He went chasing on that one, and he is not going to be happy with that result. Nothing but air as he comes inside on him. 95. That's a nasty pitch from Tyler Johnson. Big out there. 2 outs now. Kamish caught his power bottom Freudian slip in time. Yes, pretty much. All right. Sidney Pimentel 0 for 1 as he tries to get this one tied or better. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Fools him with the slider. Next indeed, as this one is over. The Diamondbacks will be winners by a 2-1 score. Let's look at how that one shaped up. Again, 5 hits for the Reds, and that one 6 for the Diamondbacks. Pretty good battle from both sides. No one sticking out like a sore thumb on Cincy. Torres again with the home run in the 5th inning, their big hit on the day. 2 hits for Darian Miller. I would probably make him the player of the game for the 2-run home run. Just my thought. Jacob Nix goes 4 innings, gives up just a hit and a walk. No one scored for him, struck out 4. He'll get the win. Jimmy Potts, 3 2/3, just the 2-run homer to Darian Miller, the biggest blotch on his record. Well, the 4 walks too, probably. But, yep, Darian Miller, as expected. All right, let's see how the rest of the league shaped up on the day. Red Sox defeated the Twins 4-1 to start off the month of March. Orioles will beat the Rays 5-3. The Blue Jays will win 6-2. Giancarlo Stanton with another home run for this spring for Stanton. Royals will beat the Yankees 8-0. Heliot Ramos is third. White Sox beating the Astros 6-0. John Crabtree, the top prospect, making a impressive start there. Stags will beat the Athletics 2-0. That's Dave Morgan, not Dexter. Dave Morgan with a couple home runs for the Stags. Angels will tie the Tigers 2-2. There was a Shohei Ohtani citing his 4th home run of the spring. Mariners will beat the Indians 5-1. The Expos and the Padres will end up tying at 1. Ken Herbeck Jr., a couple home runs for him. The Cubs will defeat the Dodgers 5-2, including a walk-off in the bottom of the 9th. The Braves will beat the Mets 4-0. Phillies win 4-1. As mentioned, Andrew James gets the victory in that one, the $200 million reliever. Brewers will beat the Giants 5-1. The Pirates 6, the Nationals 0. The Rockies win against the Cardinals 3-1. And finally, the Diamondbacks beating the Reds on the game that you just watched 2-1. Let's advance the day. Again, the big announcement, well, is the Red Sox slowing us down. Typical. Oh, where's Jake going? He can go in spring training, for all I care. Go to spring training. No damage done there. All right. So again, the big announcement is on Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Coffee with the Commish, a special edition 2027 eMLB opening day will officially begin. We'll have 2 games that will broadcast live. These are fully managed live games. You'll watch the full action take place on them. That is when we get back to doing what we do best here, eMLB baseball. It should be a lot of fun this year. This will be our first ever season with expansion teams. Montreal Expos and the Portland Stags have joined the ranks. All right, so we're on to the second. Let's see any news. Mostly just an international signing for the Sox. Any boo-boos? Well, Tim Kelleher, your golf game needs some work, sir. He's got some back tightness, and it will tie him down for a couple of weeks. Now, was he golfing during the game? After the game? Before? I don't know. Meanwhile, as usual, eMLB has problems with his food. You know, when you have the choice between the steak or the fish, you should have chose the lasagna. Jason Rackers chose poorly, and he is going to miss a couple of days. Juan Gallo can't confirm if he had the fish or not, but he's got a virus. All right, we will do another sim day. Merlins. Hey, Daniel Procopio. Sign, dang it. maybe not. No real biggie. All right. What happens on this day? Do we know? Let's find out. No games on the 3rd. Yay. So we'll sim one more day, and now we'll take the commercial, and we'll come back, and we'll do one last quick spring training game. All spring training stadiums should be adjacent to a driving range. There should be some truth to that. Royals will beat the Tigers 4-1. Several home runs. Michael Toglia, Tony Bertelsard, Juan Alzagare. Home runs for the Royals in that one. Mariners will beat the Twins 8-3. The Indians will win 3-1. The Seth Beer tour of Don't You Wanna Sign Me takes place more as he gets his 5th home run of the spring. Oakland will beat the Orioles 4-0. Rangers beat the Red Sox 3-2. Jays will double up on the Rays 6-3. The White Sox get 5 in the last 2 innings to beat the Yankees 5-1. The Stags will beat the Angels 2-0 with a one-hitter. As Attica tells you, Portland one hit the Angles. The Mets will beat the Nationals 5-4. Bryce Harper with a couple home runs, helping the Phillies beat the Les Expos by a 4-0 score. Marlins will score a couple touchdowns to beat the Reds 14-1. The Cubs will beat the Cardinals 4-1. Dodgers doubling up on the Braves 4-2. Grant Levine with a couple home runs. Diamondbacks will win against the Giants 2-0. The Pirates will beat the Padres 4-2. And then finally the Rockies will get 12 as the Brewers will lose 12-5. All right, we'll check transactions here. Nothing. Injury. Let's see. We're playing golf. Will Cabrera injured a collision at a base. Don't know the extent yet. Jeff Bickford, wrist soreness. He'll be out down a few days. While throwing a ball for Aaron Nixon, mild abdominal strain. That'll slow him down for a week. Alex Green, injured running the bases. Don't know the extent. Ryan McMahon, bruised his forearm. He's fine. Just a little dirt on it. And Justin Sharp. Sharpie's community creative player has a mild shoulder strain, but he will probably be able to pitch with no issues in his next appearance. All right, I am going to do the quick sim here. Actually, you know what? I am going to save time. I'm going to force the commercial now so we can come back and get that last game in. Go from there. You're watching the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, eMLB Spring Training. Stick around. We'll be right back. Coming back for our final game of tonight's Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. I feel like I got enough energy to muster through this one, mister. Commit Shelby coming back with you. Hey!
Thundercats,
GT Sundown. Thundercats! How? Snarf! Snarf! Somebody's gotta give Snarf some love. There you go, GT. All right, let's see. What do we got? We got Twins and the Indians, Tigers, White Sox, Stags and the Royals, Yanks and the Astros, Rays, Sox, A's, Jays, O's, Angels, Rangers, Mariners. Oh, looks like we might have one already, but let me look at the others. Dodgers, Mets, Reds, Expos. We just saw the Reds. Cardinals, Braves, Padres, Nationals, Phillies, Pirates, Brewers, Cubs, the Giants and the Marlins, and we already saw the Diamondbacks and the Rockies. I don't believe are here. I don't think anyone else is jumping in, so I don't mind going to see Stags and the Royals. Just had a shout out from Danielle Freak. I don't think Donnie's here. I think Donnie's streaming right now. Interesting. Okay. Cool. All right, we will go to the Stags and the Royals here for our second game. Oh, there we go. To your TIE Fighters, gang. It is the Danielle Freak, starting with a Truckin' Fatman. Hey, Truckin', how are you, buddy? Welcome, gang. Those of you coming over from Danielle Freak stream, welcome. I am the Kamish. This is the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. What'd you think FKN stood for in front of my name? Dirty-minded person. No, it's the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. I am Kamish LB. Welcome. You're watching eMLB Spring Training, and we're still looking for somebody to take the pricklies out of the E in our logo because someone put it next to a cactus. We would appreciate you doing that. It is spring training. The Portland Stags, one of our 2 expansion teams, will get to take a peek at them as they will take on the Kansas City Royals. Let me remove myself because you're not here to watch this. That's for sure. All right. Attica, you got... Oh, well, first things first. Let's set this so that you can make moves. Attica, any adjustments you'd like to make? You got Nick Mergavicius scheduled to go in this one. I am a fracking commish.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
What? Don't you believe in oil drilling, Daffy? You varmint. What were you playing, Donnie? I don't know if the test phase is still going for MLB, or if you were doing Madden tonight. Danielle Freak, of course, has been acquired by Tampa. Ooh, you did Fortnite. That's rare that you do Fortnite. All right, so Scott will be switched with Pat Blair. This Blair? Hunter Brault is pitching instead of Nick Mergavicius. Okay. Oh, Scott and Blair. All right, they are in the lineup. There we go. All right, there I follow. I got you now. You meant 4 and 7 because Corey Ray was hitting 5th. Ducks are notoriously pro hydropower generation. Yay. I am not a flying knitting nanny. I am not a flying knitting nanny. Well, I'm glad you didn't say that I was scruffy looking for a Nerf herder. You know the answer to that. Who's scruffy looking? All right. Cox is in at catcher instead of... Oh, he's already in, so we'll switch him to catcher. Okay. Rengifo is at second instead of Tony Bernazard. Pity Halpin in left field instead of Helio Ramos. Gibson is the DH. I thought you said this was easy. Said he was going to make it simple for me. Forgetful knife nibbler? Maybe in some life. So they're good in the spots that they're at, Minerva? No lineup moves? Alrighty, you got it. There be your lineups for dish one. let's get over to that famous hotbed of excitement. Taco Gas Field, aka Spring Training Ballpark. Yeah, that one's more likely that we are foraging kitten newbies. Hello, welcome back to Spring Training Ballpark. Where is the commish? Thank God. Oh, hi. Hi. We're back. We're back! And we have the combination. Oh, wait, no, it was the princess, wasn't it? All right, here's the Royals starting 9 in this one. Got Petey Halpin out in left field. Matthew Bellows is in center. And the horse whisperer, Steve Horsemeyer, is in right field. Yes, it is heat stroke weather compared to the 33 degrees we have with snowy conditions in Game 1. Geraldo Perdomo's over at third. Gabriel Arias is your shortstop. Louis Rengifo is at second. And Juan Alzagare is over at first. Bobby Cox behind the dish. On the hill, Jorge Silva. That is the 1.0 Jorge Silva. No, it's not. It is not that Jorge. That's Jose Silva. That's right. First games, yes, Bobby Cox's first game since 1958. No, it's not that Bobby Cox. Come on. This is the 1.0 Bobby Cox. All right. Gunnar Henderson starts us off. Hendo, 188 average, couple home runs here as he'll start for the Stags. Oh, shoot. Guess what? The AI is not on yet, so we'll have just one. 3-2 pitch lifted to right field. Coming on in with plenty of room. Steve Horsemeyer makes the play. 1 out. AI back on. Let's go, we say. Joe Brockhouse will be your batter, the left fielder. 3 for 12 this spring. The 1-1. Grounds that right to short. Easy play over there for Arias. He'll throw to first for the second out. 2 outs now. Michael Busch, your first baseman, comes to the box. Busch, 2 for 12 with a couple RBIs this spring. The 1-2. He'll pop it up on the infield. Calling for it is Rengifo. Makes the catch. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Will go the Stags here to start us off. Bottom of the first. No score. Let's look at the Portland Stags defensive alignment for this one. In left field, you got Joe Brockhouse. Corey Ray is in center. Connor Scott will be in right field. Shervin Newton over at third. Carlos Irigoyen is your shortstop. Gunnar Henderson is over at second. And Michael Busch is at first. The Cannon, Joe Tank, is behind the plate. And on the hill, the former Indian Hunter Brault. 5 innings of work so far this spring with 3 earned runs allowed. Louis Rengifo will start us off. Rengifo, 1 for 3 with an RBI. He'll lift that one to right field. Moving over to his right, plenty of room. Connor Scott makes the catch. We've got our first out. 1 out now. Geraldo Perdomo comes to the box. Perdomo getting 267 this spring with 6 runs batted in. Brault's first pitch to him. Another grounded shot over to second this time. Gunnar Henderson ranges to his right. Throws to his left. Makes the play for 2 outs. If Minwoo Park didn't have a couple years left in his contract, Rengifo would be there immediately. Then you would lose a couple of years of Rengifo, wouldn't you? Play the best player. Petey Halpin is your batter, regardless of contract. Play best player. Petey Halpin's your batter, 222 average with an RBI. A 2-2. He'll roll that one over to second. Another easy play there for Henderson. He'll throw to first. 1, 2, 3, go the Royals. Quick first inning. Thomas Nosek gets a goal. It's tied at 1 for the Bruins and the Oilers. Not that you care. We'll go to the second. No score. Let's get top second going. Pat Blair starts us off for the Stags. Blair acquired in a trade with the Braves. 1 for 8 this spring. A 2-2 pitch. He will strike him out. Didn't throw hard, but 89 miles an hour does the job. One out now in top of the second. Corey Ray is your batter. Ray, 231 average, has a home run and 3 RBI. 3-1 pitch. Lifts it to center field. Ranging over just a little bit, a few steps back, Matthew Bellows makes the catch for the second out. 2 outs now. Shervin Newton is your batter. Newton, the former Met, former Oriole, 158 average this spring. The 1-2. Got him with a knuckle curve, fooled him completely.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's all, Fred.
Apparently that is also true for a knuckle curve in this instance. Side is retired. Bottom of the second we go. It's no score. Hunter Brault ready for another inning of work. Juan Alzagare will start us off for the Royals. Zug with a decent spring, 314 average, home run, 3 RBI. What is going on? Siri keeps activating here. Mind your business, Siri. The 2-0 pitch. Rolls it right back to the mound. Brault ranges to his right. Has it. He'll throw to Bush in time for the first out. 1 out. Matthew Bellows is now your batter. Bellows, 206 average with a home run and 4 RBI this spring. This is the community-created player of Minerva. The 2-2. Got him swinging. Fastball low in the zone. Went a little chasing after it. Good movement there from Hunter Brault. First strikeout on the day for him. We got 2 outs now, and Bobby Cox will be your batter. Cox, 1 for 7 with an RBI this spring. The 0-1 pitch. Rolls it towards second. Wow, the frig was that? Never trust the animation. It was a slow roller to second. Having to hurry as Henderson. He'll throw to first. Not in time, though, as Bobby Cox will leg out the single. That was confusing. Anyway. First hit on the day for either side. Gabriel Arias will now be your batter. Arias hitting at 200 with no home runs and 2 RBI. It did look like he threw a frisbee, didn't it? Anyway. Arias with a 200 average this spring and a couple RBI. The 2-2. Into right field as he read the curveball well, but look out! Connor Scott with the rifle, and you, sir, do not pass go. Throws the runner out at third. That will retire the side. 2 innings are in the books. We'll head to the third. No score here from, oh, you know where we are. All right, top of the third. That man who just threw out the runner at third, Connor Scott, will start us off. Scott, 182 average this spring. A 2-2. Line shot up the middle, just past the diving attempt over at short. Good diving attempt from Arias, but it just gets by him as Connor Scott will sizzle a single up the middle. Sizzle a single up the middle. Shakies. Alrighty, Scott is at first. Always a threat over there. Carlos Irigoyen is your batter now. Irigoyen, 182 average this spring. First pitch he sees, lined over to third. Great play over there at third base by Geraldo Perdomo. We haven't had one yet tonight. We got to call that an eMLB sexy play of the day. We'll take it. Geraldo Perdomo showing us how the lovely work does. Makes the big play to Robbie Regoyen of the base hit. 1 out. The cannon. Joe Tank now to the box. 3 for 10 so far for Tank. I like the title, Attica. Royals first hit on the... What the frig was that? Yeah, I hated that last year, Jake. Oh, don't wish it on anything. This little freaking pebble causes so much massive pain. Oh my God. I passed up a marinated steak and chicken dinner because I felt like I was like, just kill me now. I know, what a baby, right? That's what you're saying. What a baby, Kamish. Come on. All right. Joe Tank is your batter, 3 for 10 so far for the former Angel. 0-2 pitch. Up in the zone, gets it by him, and he goes down.
Fatality.
Third strikeout on the day for Jorge Silva. We've got 2 outs here in the top of the third. Gunnar Henderson is your batter. He's 0 for 1. The 2-1 pitch to right field. This one will get down. Not going to take the chance there. Connor Scott knows there's a heck of an arm out in right field. We're not going to see a back-to-back throw him out of third situation there. I know. How can something that small feel like a freight train coming through? Yeesh. Let's see. Yay, Jake DeGrom's coming in to pitch here. Joe Brockhouse will be the first to greet him. DeGrom, 3 earned runs in 8 innings of work so far this spring. Man, Minerva's looking to have DeGrom's arm fall off before the first day of the regular season, apparently. Dude's got almost 2,100 innings on his arm. Give him a break. 2-0 pitch from DeGrom. Grounded over to second. Easy play there for Rengifo. Throws to Zug in time to retire the side. Couple hits for the Stags, but that's all they will get. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's no score here at Spring Trading Ballpark. What's a what? All right, bottom of the third. Friendly reminder, next 3 innings will be quick simmed after this. Steve Horstmeyer, number 8 batter, will start us off. Horst, 333 average, home run and 7 RBI. Rolled over to first. It's going to be a race to the bag, and Michael Busch will get there in time to retire Horstmeyer for the first out. First real snow in over a year. Maybe we'll get 2 inches.
That's what she said.
No. Artie Gibson is your batter. Gibson, 2 for 7. The 2-1 pitch. Hard shot into right field. Diving stop from Connor Scott. Holy crap, Connor Scott. You know what? We should have given Connor Scott a sexy play of the day earlier. But now with a diving stop, he's gone Rick Astley mode. Well, we'll hurt Anju for the editing he has to now do for that. But we got to do Rick Astley once in a blue moon around here. Louis Rengifo will be the batter after the marvelous play from Connor Scott. Robbed extra bases for sure. Rengifo, 0 for 1. A 2-2 pitch. Lined into right. That'll get by for a hit. With his next great defensive play, Scott will change his uniform number to NC-17. Rengifo gets a hit, 3rd hit on the day for the Royals now. And with 2 outs, 1 on, Perdomo, your batter, 0 for 1. He'll go after the first pitch he sees, pops it up to center field. Lazy fly ball where Corey Ray will wait. Makes the catch. That will retire the side. They'll leave a runner aboard. 3 innings are in the books. Let's go to quick sim and get to the 7th inning here. Let's see what happens. Yikes! Royals go for 5 here in the bottom of the 4th. See how it happens. Petey Halpin singles. And Alzagare singles. 2 on. Bellows will single. No one advances. Bases are loaded. Bobby Cox will strike out swinging. But Gabe Arias will then get a single, scoring 2. Steve Horsemeyer will single. He'll score Bellows from 3rd. And then a double will score from Nico Horner, will score Arias and Gibson. There is your 5 runs for... You got Bugs Bunnied. Yeah. 5-0 now. To the 6th. Last inning, we quick sim. 5-1 as the Stags get on the board. It will be a walk for Jamison Hanna. Single for Carter Young. 2 on. Called strike 3. Oh, no, not called strike 3. Jamison Hanna stole a base. Carter Young and a double steal. Then Weston with a fly out to tag up Hanna and score on a sac fly. So a sac fly is your result there. One more half inning. It'll be 8-1. Well. Single for Bobby Cox. Double for Bernazard. 2 runners at second and third. Heliot Ramos. 3-run homer. Ramos is feeling it. That's his 4th home run here of the spring. And that gets us to the 7th, where the Stags trail 8-1. Michael Lorenzen, Mikey Biceps, comes on in. He'll start it off with Dave Morgan. Franklin Barreto and Joe Tank are scheduled up this inning. Morgan, first at bat this spring, 250 average, couple home runs for him. Waiting on a 1-1 coming from Lorenzen. He'll shoot that one up the middle. That one's going to get through for a hit. BJ Parker says, no chance. I got that one. Lets it go by. We got Morgan aboard. 6 hits on the day now for the Stags. Franklin Barreto, your batter. Barreto's first at bat today, 278 clip with 3 homers and 5 RBI. The 2-2. Got him swinging, chasing after the curveball. Nice pitch from Lorenzen. All right, Joe Tank is your batter. New pitcher, Nate Evaldi. Nasty Nate comes on in. 4 2/3 scoreless innings for Evaldi so far this year. He'll face off against Joe Tank. I don't know if he got hurt or if he just got replaced. Oh, wrong one. Box score. Yeah, it does say he was injured. We'll find out shortly. All right, Joe Tank is your batter, 0 for 2, with an 0-1 count. Towards right center field. Look at this diving extension. Drew Waters out there. Drew Waters showing us how it's done. We got another sexy play of the day. I'm not sure on what Attica's doing with that other remote there. Is that the butt scratcher? Butt scratcher? Butt scratcher! The saxophone is not a butt scratcher, Attica. Come on. Butt scratcher. Hector Leon will come on in. The shortstop gets the first at bat. 176 average for Leon so far this spring. 1-0 pitch. He's going to lift that lazily to right field. And Heliot Ramos will be there to make the catch to retire this side. 7th inning stretch. We already did Ty Webb, right? Right? So, We'll just do this. Change it up. Bet you thought something else was coming, right? Yeah. Fooled you. All right, let's get her going. I take it that the KC players all got their hunting licenses. Maybe. I get it. Stag's joke. All right, bottom of the 7th. Let's say what? Dang you over Gonzalez? Dang Gonzalez. That's what we're going to call him. Dan Gonzalez is going through an inning so far. 1 earned run allowed. Take on Mike Williams here. Williams is 0 for 1. 1-0 pitch. Gonna round that one over to short. Easy play there for Hector Leon. Throws to first in time for the out. All right. One out, Michael Toglia is your batter. Togs 2 for 8 with a home run and an RBI. 1-2 pitch. Checks the swing. They appeal and they say he went and he will have a seat.
Emotional damage.
Second strikeout for the guy known as Dang. 2 outs now, bottom of the 7th. Drew H2O, as Minerva says. 0 for 1. The 1-2 pitch. Going to lift that towards left center field. Coming on over, making the play. Jamison Hanna gets there in time, and the side will be retired. 1-2-3 go the Royals here in the bottom of the 7th. To the 8th we go. Royals still in hand. It's 8-1. Willie Latham, one of the Latham twins in the majors. Willie Latham comes on in 2 earned runs allowed in 2 1/3 thus far. He'll take on Jamison Hanna, Carter Young, and Kevin Weston. Told you the energy levels have been struggling here through this illness. Oh my goodness, Nick Foligno with a goal. 2-1 Bruins now against the Oilers. And yes, Connor McDavid scored his 3,000th point this season. Is he past Gretzky yet? All right, Jamison Hanna, your batter. 2-2 pitch coming from Willie. Got him swinging. Goes with the off-speed pitch and gobbles him up. First strikeout on the day for Willie Latham, and dear Lord, Carter Young, you are very bright to my eyes here. Carter Young, the batter, he's 1 for 1 today. A 3-2 pitch. Rolls that over to second. Easy play for Nico Hoyer. Maybe not so much for the commentator. We got 2 outs now, top of the 8th. Kevin Weston, your batter. Weston had a sac fly in his first at bat. Full count pitch. He got him swinging. 98 on the gun. Go have a seat, sir. Bottom of the 8th, we will go. KC well in hand. It's 8-1. Hey, JC. No, that points command, that typo, only works for Triple H if he ever comes here. Points. For everyone else, it doesn't work. So, all right. Terry Johnson, TJ coming in to pitch for the Stags here. Bobby Cox, Tony Bernazard, Heliot Ramos scheduled up for the bottom of the 8th. Cox is 2 for 3. He'll wait on a 3-0 count. And apparently that misses low, ball 4. He takes a walk on 4 pitches.
Just a bit outside.
And hello to you too. Indeed. Runner aboard, nobody out. Tony Bernazard will come to the plate. Bernazard, 1 for 1 today. 0-1 count. Lifts that to center field. That will drop down. Bernazard's great spring will continue. Runners at first and second. Heliot Ramos had a 3-run homer in his last at bat. A 2-2. Lifts it to right field. Is he trying for another one down the line? No, it's going to be caught right near the wall in fair territory. Tagging up both. We had Cox tag up from second to third. Bernazar returns back to first on the play. We got runners at first and third, one out. George Andrews, your batter, 0 for 1. 1-2. He got him swinging. 99 on the gun. Go have a seat, sir.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Not this time. 2 outs. Minwoo Park comes in as the pinch hitter. He is hitting .222 this spring with an RBI. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to short, deep in the hole. Over there, Leon will throw to second just in time to get the force out, and that will retire the side. We will go to the top of the ninth now. Stags trailing by 7. Top of the ninth now. No, I don't want to hear myself. I just want to see who's out there. Alrighty, we're good. All right, Devin Watts on the hill to close it out and get a little work in for him. We'll start with Jorge Cavazos. Cavazos, 0 for 1 today. Waits on a 3-0 pitch. That one's going to miss outside, ball 4. Cavazos gets aboard. We've got nobody out. Matty Toke, the big power hitter, comes in his first at bat tonight. 188 average for Toke. A couple home runs this spring. A 1-1 pitch. Rifled up to center and through for a hit. Stopping at second is Cavazos, respecting the arm of Drew Waters. 2 on. Nobody out. Dave Morgan, your batter, 1 for 1 tonight. 2-1 pitch. Jammed it on the inside. Lifted to left field. Williams makes the catch. And everybody will have to stay where they are. We've got 1 out now. Juan Tello is your pinch hitter. Tello, 2 for 7 this spring. First pitch lined into left. That'll get down. Damn scoreboard's in the way. Can't see what's going on. Everybody stops 90 feet. Bases are loaded. Bases are full of stags. Who left the door open? Who let them out? Send some like grain so that they'll go chase. I think they like popcorn. Chris Kimber is your batter. Kimber, pinch hitter. 3 for 15 this spring, couple RBI. Stag Stampede. A 2-0 to Kimber. Down the line, steps on the bag for 1 is Bernazard. That's it. Okay. Cavazos will come in to score on what ends up being a fielder's choice. Bernazard, apparently because he's still learning third base, did not make a further play on there, but we got 2 outs. It's 8-2 now. Hector Leon, 0 for 1. Watch where you step. They're not stadium trained. No. That one's lined into left and will be a hit, and the dang scoreboard got in the way again. Bases loaded one more time. Jorge Posada. No, not that Jorge. So we'll call him George. Not a New York Yankee, George? Oh, you are pretending to be a slow catcher, George. I will have to punish you. All right, let's go. Might need to get a coat for Bernazard. Dude looks frozen. Yes. All right, Posada comes to the plate. 273 average this spring. Full count pitch. Runners are going inside, ball 4. It'll be a run driven in for Posada. 8-3. Spencer Torkelson comes in for a pinch hit. Torque, 375 average this spring with an RBI. The 0-1. Left field, well struck, going back, watching this all the way. Grand slam, Spencer Torkelson. It ain't over yet, but it's still 8-7. Aren't you glad you hung around? Devin Watts, see ya. Max Myers coming in to try to finish this one off. Juan Ruelas gets his first at bat today. He's 3 for 12. A home run and 3 RBI. Look at that. He just gopher, a meatball. 94-mile-an-hour meatball. That one landing Guam yet? Two, 1 pitch. Grounded up the middle, but good play in the shift from Minwoo Park. They'll throw to first. And boy, wasn't that an interesting inning, but the Kansas City Royals will hang on and persevere with an 8-7 score. Well, that was fun. So close, but yet so far away. And as you remember, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Good finish, though, on that one. Let's look at the scoreboard. 10 hits on the day for the Stags. Just Connor Scott. Well, Connor Scott made 2 nifty plays in the field. Got a couple hits on the day, too. So we'll give him a tap and say, nice job, sir. Pirate cashing in some moolah. Moolah. Remember, you can only cash in $10 million a season. Or I should say, you can only cash in $10 million when you have full cash already on your squad. All right, 13 hits for the Royals today. You had 3 multi-hit days. Tony Bernard, Gabriel Arias, and Bobby Cox with 2 hit days. Heliot Ramos, though, probably the most potent hit on the day, the 3-run homer that he had back in the 6th inning. Torkelson's grand slam was pretty nifty, though. Hunter Brolt takes the loss, 5 earned runs allowed in 3 2/3. Devin Watts, what the heck? 2/3, 4 hits, 6 earned runs. He walked 2, and he lit up the big torque tater. Yikes! And away! But Spencer Torkelson will earn player of the game for that auto. Meanwhile, Michael Lorenzen, do we know what he's dealing with? It's pending. It's pending, yo. We'll look at the final scores on the day. Yep, that's exactly always going to endear people in wanting to get them. Give up 6 earned runs in 2/3 of an inning and put them on a trade block. That'll sell. Twins beat the Indians 6-3. The Tigers will score 2 in the top of the ninth to beat the White Sox by a 6-5 score. The Astros will no-hit the Yankees. It's the spring. No one cares. It's 3-0. Royals beating the Stags. Although the Stags made it interesting. They did stampede at the end, but they fell short. 8-7 victory in that one for the Royals. Red Sox will beat the Rays 6-4. They scored 3 in the bottom of the ninth to walk it off and win it. Mike Jacobs is a community creative player. Got his 3rd of the spring. Oakland pounding the Jays 10-6. Hey, Nicky Lopez. There's hope for him yet there, 3-sport. Orioles will beat the Angels 3-2. Rangers will tie the Mariners at 4. Mike Bodfield, Stealth 74's player, gets a home run. Dodgers beating the Mets 6-5. The Reds 11 and the Expos 2. Edgar Barrios with his 3rd of the spring. Cardinals will beat the Braves 2-1. Stop it, Norton. Norton! Pow! Right in the kisser! To the moon, Norton! Norton antivirus, that is. All right. Cardinals 2, Braves 1. Nationals will beat the Padres 3-1. The Illusionist, Joe Diggs, gets his first win of the spring. The Pirates 7 and the Phillies 3. Bobby Orr gets a homer. So does Cody Koshin. Ken Herbeck, another home run in his game. 5-0 victory over the Brewers. Uh-oh, Jenny Ronson's injured. Yikes. The Giants will beat the Marlins 5-3. Ronson got the win. And the home run for Michael Sean Kane. And finally, the Diamondbacks will beat the Rockies 6-2. All right, let's simmer. We will sim it so that we get to our final day where we're done. Remember, tomorrow will be no stream. We'll still sim 7 days. It'll be offline. So, to see what happens in eMLB, join us in the Discord. That's where you see the full eMLB experience. Here, you only see what we show you. All right, no new signings. No extensions. What about injury? Jonathan has the cooties. He'll be affected for about a week. Alex Green with a knee contusion, affect him a day. Will Cabrera, just traded for from Oakland, strains his hamstring. He'll be day-to-day and probably questionable if he will be around on opening day. Ricky DeVito's got the flu. Let's see, Gavin Casas injured, hit by a pitch. Don't know his injury yet. Michael Lorenzen pitching. Don't know his injury. Eli Lamb running the bases. Don't know. Let's see, Kyron Paris, back stiffness. Well, don't we all? He's 1 or 2 weeks. Jordan Anderson injured throwing the ball. Don't know yet. Jandy Ronson, tired arm. Carrying the Giants. I'm tired. And Chris Daniels with a sore back. Could be worse for Ronson. Much worse. All right, not that anyone really cares much about spring training coverage, but here's where teams are currently through 2 weeks of play. Ronson only threw 12 pitches, but he still got the win. It's all that matters, right? No, maybe. Alrighty, what do we got? So let's see, we've got Coach. Yeah, not a lot of pickings tonight. We got Crazy Coach, we got Coach Playa. I think we will go over to the craziest coach that we know, though. So we can heckle him. Right? Because, you know, everybody wants to take him dead center 450. It's all fun and games until someone does take him to center at 450. Back to Letterbox I go. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. Hey, celebrating 2 years as an affiliate? Well, let's go celebrate with him. Next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight, and we'll be back in front of you. We'll be taking tomorrow night off, but we will be simming 7 more days of spring training. Join us in the Discord to see what's happening there. Wednesday night, 7 o'clock is when we're back. Opening day 2027 will take place on Sunday. Sunday doubleheader, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Bring your coffee because it's coffee with the commish. Remember, how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please go and do your best. We thank you for doing your best here and keeping it fun and light and humorous. Appreciate all the support, follows, subs, bits, donations. Your time is most important. We love it all. Thanks for being here. We'll see you soon. Peace.
You jackass!